Hello everybody. My name is Lonnie Petticourt. A lot of you know me as the guy with the camera. I've been asked and am honored to speak for the John T. Williams Memorial Pole Project. I'm sure you're all aware that last August on the 30th, one of our relatives was shot and killed in the streets of Seattle after 4 seconds of failing to comply with a cop yelling at a deaf man to drop his knife. You know, it's brought a lot of emotions of all kinds. Anger. Myself, I've had a lot of anger, you know, and it's by being involved with this project, learning the carve, learning the traditions and the stories, and hearing stories about John, that, you know, it's made me realize that, you know, you can scream and yell all you want. It just makes people turn away. And that's what they're expecting. You know, this pole is going up in memory of a man who did nothing other than something he loved. Walking down the streets of Seattle, carrying a board and a knife, which was determined to be legal, and when found upon on the scene was closed. And these people that are, you know, that we elect to put in our positions that supposedly help us have done nothing but been disgracefully dishonest in how they've been dealing with this. They let the man go without charging him. You know, they promised us that they would commission this pole, and they haven't paid us. You know, all we're asking in this is to be allowed to do this in a loving way. This man has dedicated, oh, I'm really bad with dates, but I believe it's about 160 days of 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, to put this pole into action. To be able to raise this pole in a traditional, ceremonial, and spiritual way that it was meant to be. You know, this isn't about an I thing, because we all get so stuck on I. This is we. This affects all of us. Because I don't know how many of you have been beat by the police, or wrongfully stopped, or had something, you know, whatever the reason. You know, things like this elder was talking earlier in the prayer. History is repeating itself. And by putting up this pole is to be a memory for everybody about what is going on. You know? Everybody is affected by what goes on, whether it be, you know, whether it be emotionally, you know, physically, spiritually, however it might be. And it's with this that we just ask for your help. The city of Seattle promised us that we could raise it, and it's now thrown up all kinds of blocks and restrictions and obstacles. They're saying we have to come up with money to be able to raise it. They say we have to have money to be able to maintenance it. Well, you know what? That would help if they paid the money they promised us in the first place. We're not here begging for help. We're here just asking for help. We're asking that the help, you know, for the final supplies and the paints, the costs of the pole and the truck, to move the truck on a pole, you know, and raise it in a ceremonial way. We're just asking for your help. Because if this is not remembered, it will just continue again. You know, John was painted so many ways in the paper, it almost makes you not want to even read the paper. He was lied to about on the news. And all in the efforts for City of Seattle to paint this in the wrong way. Because I know his family is doing this in love. You know, yes, the man drinks. You know, where a lot of us do. Some of us have problems with it, some of us don't. But that doesn't diminish the man. Doesn't diminish the heart that he carried, and the belief and the trust and the values that he had in his traditions. He was an honorable man. He was a proud man. Yes, he was a man with problems, but he didn't deserve to be shot in the back 4 times. This, I'm calling this, and we in this project community is calling this the 4 shots heard around the world. Because I tell you right now, people are watching us. And they're looking for any reason to make excuses for what happened. There is no excuses. There's just plain facts. Fact 1, the cop had no reason to stop him. Fact 2, he yelled at a deaf man to stop without identifying himself. And step 3, he killed him. 1, 2, 3. And you know, I think they're just expecting us to forget. And with this pole being raised and the way it's going, it's going to be a memory for us to look at. Because it's a memory that has turned into a healing. Because this man, and I've learned from this man, because I'm telling you right now, I can be an angry kind of guy. You know, I can get angry about politics, I can get angry about anything. But watching how this man has handled himself, the honor that he has done and the love that he's given to this project has been eye-opening to me. Because even though the police are still harassing him at the waterfront down at Pier 57, and if anybody wants to come and just touch it, look at it, take pictures. Even if you want to learn the car, he's willing to give his time and his knowledge, because he is a master craftsman. He is the 7th generation who's now training the 8th generation of this same family in the traditions and cultures and customs of their people. And it's been an eye-opening and an amazing thing, and it's in an honor. And I raise my hands to the Sauk Suiattle Committee for allowing me to have this honoring and this memorial to keep the memory alive of a man who didn't deserve to die. A whole long religion. At this time, the Sauk Suiattle Princess will be putting a blanket down, and the host drum will be having an honor song for the man who we're honoring today. Thank you.
All right, this blanket glass is in honor of that gentleman that passed away in Seattle, that carver, and the monument that they're going to put up on his behalf. So anything we could spare, come on out and put it on the blanket at this time. So help that family, help the memory of that man. think of your iron horse, that means it'll come back to you 4 times. And as Native people, many times we're going through our own hard times, but we always remember to help one another. And whatever you help somebody, it'll come back to you in time. So those of you that gave generously from your heart, the family of that man, I'm sure they appreciate it. And this gentleman will take news back to him about what you've done. And it's very much appreciative. So thank you all.
All right.